It's time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Park. Game 1 here in the month of May between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Texas Rangers. The Buccos try to lock down their 14th consecutive win. Coming up next. Jason Hamill gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right.
For
this guy should be fun to watch in this
center
one.
fielder.
Now at the plate, Christian Brummett. He will lead this one off today. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dero, what's the word on this club as they start the new month?
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Wiggins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Lots of sunshine in the forecast. 83 degrees here at first pitch. Pitch popped up. Guzman moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, the shortstop, Curtis Wiggins.
Coming to the plate now, Curtis Wiggins, and he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
That's taken now, and it's 2-0 to the Pirates shortstop. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, Dero, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
That ball absolutely crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 3rd home run for him on the year, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Well, it's not too surprising to see him go bridge here. 2 outs, base is empty. That's when you see a guy change their approach, and they just swing for the fences, trying to make the inning after all, and that's exactly what he did right here.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Brian Brummett.
Into the box, Brian Brummett, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. On to the bottom of the first, and the Buccos have an early 1-0 lead. Jamison Taillon gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
At the plate, Delino DeShields. He'll lead things off here in the bottom
Lead
half
off
of the
for the
first.
Rangers, the center fielder, Delino.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Ready ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this high. This team is rock.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove.
The designated hitter.
You've got to play the ball
Shin-Soo
and
Choo.
not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now as it's grounded sharply to first. To second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Batting
A moment
third.
now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
And
Well, I know they'd love to get more production out of Delino DeShields these days. Watching his last game, he went 0 for 4, and it just looks like he's out of sync right now. Maybe this game is the game that gets him going.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Wiggins is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant. On to the second inning now for Arlington. Pirates lead it 1-0. Now to the plate, Scott Gifford, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Scott Gifford.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. DeShields will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And patrolling the outfield today is Nomar Mazara, one of the young superstars in our game right now. But he doesn't take his defense for granted. He's the big chill out there, making the game look easy with a strong and accurate throwing arm.
He's set. Here it comes. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Full count still. Guzman trying to get there, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
In now, Bart Wiggins. 0-1 the count. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 0-1 on its way. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Mazara's under it. And that's the third out. Down in order go the Pirates. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Here's Joey Gallo now, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Joey Gallo.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Gallo is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. And he struck him out.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. First offering on its way. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there.
Batting
got it to bend a line, and by the
the
time
right
it got
fielder,
there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rangers set down in order. It remains 1-0. Now in the box, Tyler Wiggins, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. First pitch on its way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower,
late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out to a deep right field. You can kiss it goodbye. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Batting 9, the designated hitter.
Into the box now, Fred Wiggins. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Hit on the ground to third. Cabrera's up with it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. So 1 gone now in the inning, and with that, time for a check of the standings in the American League West as you get a look there at where the Rangers stand entering play. Now at the plate, Christian Brummett. First delivery to him on the way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That one's in there. 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, D-Roll. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Stepping in now, Chris Wiggins. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Brummett, base runner at first with 1 out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. He's running. High in the air out to center field. The Shields is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Curtis Wiggins.
Digging in to try it again, Curtis Wiggins. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
No balls and a strike to count. 2 out with the man at first. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Runner back standing. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Here it comes on 0-2. Pitch is high. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
The 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
The catcher, number
and now
5.
time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Ready for another chance. Brian Brummett. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball. From the stretch, runners off for second. Smoke toward the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And he can't come up with it cleanly here and right. The throw home, and he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
Wow, that error has got to really sting. Anytime a run scores because of an error, it eats at you, but especially when he comes around from first, he wasn't even in scoring position when the play started.
Into the box, Scott Gifford. And he puts it on the ground to second. Fielded by Hador. And the off-balance throw will be too late. So a good out at that time, but it's an infield single. The tag, and he's out at the plate. So 3 runs on 5 base hits. 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Pittsburgh leads this one 4-0.
We're back now as the Rangers line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air out to center field. Brummett moves over. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting it.
So with 1 away, it's time to check out the National League Central Division standings as you see where the Pirates find themselves entering play here today. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
1 and 2 to the Rangers catcher.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
The 1-2. Line drive to left. Wiggins will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Stepping into the box, Randy Wiggins. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
And this gets to the wall now out in front of the Texas bullpen. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Settling in now, Bart Wiggins. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on.
And not in time as the run scores.
The batter, the third baseman.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits. So it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Tyler Wiggins.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Hit hard up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Fred Wiggins.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And that's going to be all for Jason Hamill. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Jesse Chavez answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Chavez.
Fred Wiggins will be his first assignment down in the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball 1. Wiggins leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Two balls and no strikes to the Bucks DH. Now the 2-0 home. Hit sharply toward the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
The center fielder, number 27.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
In now, Christian Brummett, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2. Runner goes. Pitch outside. The throw. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Chris Wiggins is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Chris Wiggins. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Hits this one hard the other way. Odor has it. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Pirates 5 and the Rangers nothing. Back to the top of the order now, and up to bat next to
leading off for the Rangers.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
No balls and 1 strike. Lifted in the air out to right. Moving under it, Wiggins makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo.
Now at the plate, Shin-Soo Choo. First offering on its way. Ball 1. No runs, no hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. And it looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Wiggins might try to make a play on it, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shot going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
So stepping in, Elvis Andrews. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Wiggins moves over, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Pirates.
At the plate, Curtis Wiggins will lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Line toward the alley in left center. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Standing in now, Brian Berman, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Good riding action to that thing, and it's ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Runner goes for second. And he chases one up the ladder as he hits a high fly ball out to straightaway center. The Shields patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
The first baseman, number 10, Scott Gifford.
Stepping in, Scott Gifford. He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Wiggins stands at first with 1 out. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2. And there he goes towards second. Lifted the other way to left center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. Wiggins blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate. As they pile on, it's now a 6-0 game.
The batter, number 50.
Digging in once again, Randy Wiggins. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Thought this would be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 19, Bart Wiggins.
So striding in, Bart Wiggins. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And the run is in to score from third. It's 7-0.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Into the box now, Tyler Wiggins.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Fred Wiggins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. One and one the count. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. 7 runs, 13 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Hit hard to short. Little pitch and catch chance for Odor at second base, and that'll do it. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. Pirates on top, 7-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind. So the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the
Leading off
at-bats.
for the Rangers,
Good stuff, Heidi.
the left
Thanks.
fielder,
So now it'll
Joey
be the 4-hole hitter, Joey
Gallo.
Gallo. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy in the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
The 1-2. And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th
Now
as we
back,
check out the
second
league
baseman,
leaderboard for team
Ruben.
ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Here's Rougned Odor now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. fouled off. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. Still a little early to start talking about these
right
things.
fielder,
There you
30.
go right there. A big
No
goose
ball.
egg in that hit column.
But,
Worth keeping in
all
mind
right.
as we get later into the afternoon. Up next for the Rangers, Nomar Mazara. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Brummett is under it. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. At the plate, Christian Brummett
Lead
will
off
have to
to the
bounce
Pirates.
back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah,
Pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Up next for the Pirates, the left fielder, Chris Wiggins.
Into the box now, Chris Wiggins. And the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he had two on his mind, and that's what he'll get as he's in at second base with a one-out double.
Now batting,
and as you see right there,
Curtis
that'll push his hitting streak
Wiggins.
yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
He certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
In now, Curtis Wiggins. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 8-0.
Boy, this guy's having a great
number
game
5.
here so far.
Ryan
A home run
Robert.
earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Into the box, Brian Brummett, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. There's one. Out. And nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will
first
continue.
baseman, number 10.
Definitely a risky
Yeah.
and aggressive play for the
Skipper.
pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
Standing in, Scott Gifford. He's set, and the pitch. On the corner at the knees, 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
The 0-2 delivery, and it's fouled away.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Check swing grounder to the right side. Here comes another 0-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Brummett is on his way home. The relay throw. The tag is out at third. And with that, this side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors and no one left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. Pirates lead it 9-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot as Dribble Cabrera will begin things here against Jameson Taillon.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
1-0 the count. Now the 1-0. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
1 ball.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Ball and 2 strikes to Cabrera. Still 1-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He
now
took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Into the box now, Ronald Guzman. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 28, Jet Bandy.
Stepping up now, Jet Bandy. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Count even now at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Wiggins is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Rangers set down in order. They're down 9-0. Welcome back to Arlington. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are.
Your
Mark
attention,
Gomez
please.
enters now in a
Now
mop-up
pitching
role
for the
as he'll try to keep the deficit right
number
where
46,
it is.
Gomez. Gomez.
Now at the plate, Randy Wiggins.
Leading off for the Pirates, the second baseman, Randy
Here's the
Wiggins.
first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Check swing here and a little looper. But there to take it in is the shortstop Andrus for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Pirates, the right fielder, Bart Wiggins.
Stepping up to the plate, Bart Wiggins. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is low, ball one. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Sent out to straightaway center field. Chasing after it is DeShields. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now.
The third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
Digging in now, Tyler Wiggins. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
The batter.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese,
Wiggins.
middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Stepping in now, Fred Wiggins, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double.
For the
More matinee
traditional
baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Delino DeShields. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch, and this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
A ball and a strike now. Popped him up. Wiggins in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo.
Striding forward now is the DH, Shin-Soo Choo. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Standing in now, Elvis Andrus, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here it comes now to Andrus. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Ground ball, foul down the left side. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Joey Gallo would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Christian Verna. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is just speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Sent out to straightaway center field. On the move is DeShields. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, the left fielder, Chris Wiggins.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Wiggins. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded back up the middle. And they're on 2 away now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Curtis Wiggins.
Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Curtis Wiggins. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hot shot on the ground to short. And the throw's offline as he tried to sweep it up that time, but came up with nothing but a glove full of dust.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a three-ring circus.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brian Brummett. First delivery to him on the way. That ball is absolutely crushed. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Fourth home run for him on the season as this lead got even wider. Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
D-Row, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Gifford.
In now, Scott Gifford. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll pull into second with his fourth hit of the ball game.
This right here is the difference between an average hitter and a very good hitter. The average hitter probably doesn't do anything with that pitch, but this guy goes down and gets it, muscling it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Into the box now, Randy Wiggins, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
So, he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now, I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking
at a fastball to end the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Pirates 11 and the Rangers nothing. Ready for another shot now, Joey Gallo. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
The left fielder.
I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And gone. A solo shot. Home run number 9 on the year, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. So he makes it through 7 innings, but they finally get to him for their first hit of the ball game here in inning number 8.
Yeah, Matty V, and that just goes to show you how hard it is to pitch a no-no. Gets through 21 consecutive outs without getting up a hit, D-Roll, but that wasn't the case here to start off the 8th.
Yeah, so much has to go into
now
it. You need to be a little lucky, and you need to be a little good right there. Flip the script on the offensive standpoint. They've stayed with their approach, haven't come out of it, and hopefully this gets them jump-started.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. 7 solid innings for him in this one, as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed. Trevor Williams is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Now pitching for Pittsburgh, number 34, Trevor Williams.
Stepping in now, Rougned Odor, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. It's a solo shot here for Rougned Odor. 4th home run for him on the season, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
Second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
The right fielder, number 30.
Into the box, Nomar Mazara. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Fly ball into straightaway left. Moving under it, Wiggins. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So with his day
the
over now, you
baseman,
can look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Brummett is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
Standing in, Ronald Guzman, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. Wiggins has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 9th inning coming up. Bucks out in front, 11-2. Zach McAllister comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
McAllister.
Striding in, Bart Wiggins. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon.
Bart Wiggins.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Ready on 1 and 2. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Gallo is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
Making his way to the plate, Tyler Wiggins, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Now a dive by the right fielder, but he kicks off his glove. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, down for 2.
Now batting, designated hitter, Fred Wiggins.
Next for the Buccos, Fred Wiggins. First pitch on its way. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
One strike.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Hit in the air to center field. DeShields is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, and it remains an 11-2 ball game. So digging in now, Jeff Bandy starting things for his
Leading
side
off
in
for the
the ninth
Rangers,
as they face the
catcher,
improbable odds
Jeff
of trying to come back in this
Bandy.
one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Brummett is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home
The
ninth.
center fielder, number 3, Delino DeShields.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer, Delino DeShields. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. In the air now out to left field. Wiggins is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo.
Stepping into the box, Shin-Soo Choo, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Texas down to their final strike in this one. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict where this amazing streak's going to end, so I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. The Pirates jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jamison Taillon earns win number 4 on the season as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit. Jason Hamill couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 11 runs on an even 20 hits. 1 error, they left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.